What's up, everybody? Tweeting and coming at you today. We have another One Piece chapter review. And it's One Piece chapter 1052. And man, I live for this. I live for the post arc stuff. Like Wano's over. It's officially done. We're wrapping it up here. It's been 4 long years of One Piece of Wano country, and it has been an amazing ride. Not perfect, but it's been pretty damn good, man. If you guys can dislike the video, comment down below, give me thoughts on a chapter, subscribe to the channel. We'll have more One Piece content. Turn on your notification bell. You get notifications when I drop a video. It helps out the channel. If you guys can do that, it'd be really great. And definitely comment down below, guys. I want to hear your thoughts on these chapters and interact with the community if I can. That'd be really great if I could. So yeah, no, without further ado, I mean, we start off this chapter and we're going to land of Mary Joa. And one thing that I get from the Gorosei, it feels like they know a lot, right? I feel like they know everything, like how the poneglyphs work and the prophecies and all this stuff. Because I mean, they seem too laxed, especially for something that's occurring right in front of them. Like, if they know about a prophecy or something that's supposed to happen, either they're really prepared for it and they have an answer for it later on, or they're naive and they're just not letting all this happen. But I feel like they're too relaxed. I feel like the girls are way too relaxed, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But literally in this chapter, they're just talking about Sun Nika's back, right? Has finally emerged. You know what I mean? Like the Devil Fruits awaken, and like 2 emperors have fallen. They're talking about it like it's not, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's another day. You know what I mean? And they should be a little more concerned that 2 emperors have fallen, and that this devil fruit is awakened again and can do crazy things. Now, maybe they're not concerned because last time, maybe whenever this happened, they beat the ancient kingdom and they're just not concerned about it and they just have an answer for everything, or they're just naive, right? I don't think they're naive. I think they understand what's happening. I think they understand what's going on. I think they have an answer for it. I think that's why they're very, very, very comfortable with what's going on here. So yeah, so they're that was one of the things for me that I took away, and I love when a Gorosei speak. I feel like there's just so much going on around those characters, so much mystery, so much knowledge that they have. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Every time I see a Gorosei, every time we've had a chapter with a Gorosei, it never misses ever. So of course, Zunisha's gone, and the borders are staying closed, and right now, whatever's special about Wano, they know about. And they have not been able to get to it this entire time because the borders are closed. And there's a reason why those borders are closed. It's to keep the world government out from whatever is in there. Now, is it poneglyphs? Is it an ancient weapon? Who knows? But whatever it is, they really, really, really want to get to Wano and take it over and do their thing. So they do mention that they kept the borders closed and that the person that's there, is pretty smart. They have a high understanding of what's going on, and they stopped us from invading. But they still want to get Nico Robin. So Nico Robin is still the focus right now, which is scary. So let's see what happens with her, and if they end up catching her or killing her or whatever the hell happens here. But it seems they have a really, really I'm telling you, they have it for Nico Robin right now. And I'm curious to see what happens with them. And they already failed once with CP0. Let's see what happens and if they end up getting her. I really don't want another arc where I'm chasing around Nico Robin and trying to get her. So I'm hoping that I hope they attempt to capture her and then fail, right? That's just my opinion. I really don't want her to be captured, to be honest with you. So, of course, CP0 there is talking, and somebody hijacked the signal, and and it's talking to CP0, telling him to stay there. I personally think, granted, there's a noise like bzz, 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 or whatever, and someone telling them to stay where they are. I think that's Green Bull coming in, because towards the end of this chapter, Green Bull is starting to show up to Wano. I think this was Green Bull intercepting here, saying, listen, stay right there. I'm on my way. Don't do anything until I get there. So, we get a wrap up of 20 years, the tyranny of Wano, it's gone, the victory, people are celebrating and having a good time. And then we cut to the inside of Onigashima, where we see X Drake and Hawkins, and then in there we get the answer that the 1% man wasn't X Drake. It wasn't anybody else. It was Basil Hawkins. Honestly, it's crazy they knew the entire time and still fought with Kaido. I think personally, this is what I take away from it is I think he didn't want to defy fate at all, because maybe he felt like in his head that if he defied fate, it would change the outcome and maybe shift the favor towards Kaido and maybe him winning. So maybe he was just like, you know what, I need to keep it here. I need to do what I need to do here, and it's basically him sacrificing himself and just keeping fate in line. Basically, I think that's what he was trying to say here. Um, and I understand that, like him, like looking up all these tarot cards, looking at fate, he didn't want to mess with anything. He's like, screw it. I have 1%. I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna fight with Kaido. I already see that Luffy's probably gonna win here, and I just need to keep this in line and keep it going, right? So does this mean Hawkins is dead here? Quite possibly. I don't know. He had 1% to live here, and if he did die here, wow, what a way to go out for Basil Hawkins. I know everybody was like kind of confused about that. I'm not. To me, I look at it as he saw fate. He saw what was happening. He just did not want to alter. He doesn't need to say that. You could just infer from that. When it comes to people looking at fate and all that stuff, they really don't want to alter anything. So X Drake was not the 1% man. It was Hawkins, and X Drake's just going to live from here. And of course, he gets the confirmation that X Drake is a Marine and all that stuff. So really good stuff there. I love that a lot. It was just amazing how much we got there. So then we cut to the town. We're going to the celebrations and everything, and everybody's getting the news about, Joy Boy defeating Kaido, and at the, they're talking about the wonderful history of Kazuki Odin. It's just a really good thing to see. They're getting properly educated. The people are eating. They're drinking freely. It's really good to see, because it's just crazy how much bad stuff Kaido has done to this country for 20 years and forcing people not to eat, making them slaves, and all this other crazy stuff, dude. Like, Kaido was a tyrant, like legitimately a tyrant on this island for 20 long years, and it's good to see that it's going to be back to normal, right? People are going to be living their lives freely and doing whatever the hell they want, because that's how life's supposed to be. And then they mentioned that the person who helped saved us was Joy Boy. He's not here, he's not around right now. Luffy and Zoro are still tired, and they're still out. And then from there, we cut to the Ringo Shrine, where we find out in that shrine that Ashura Doji and Izo did perish and did die. Honestly, like the only thing that I do like the fact that we got some deaths here. You have people. I know there's a lot of people out there that are very disappointed in Ashura's death. You should reread the chapter, okay, where Ashura Doji sacrificed himself, and people need to remember that happened. That did happen a long time ago. And yeah, we didn't get another panel or another scene with Ashura Doji. That scene, if you rewatch it and you reread it and you read this chapter, it hits a little bit more. So, like, people need to understand, like, I know the deaths didn't feel like that. I would say Izo kind of felt like, it was just whatever. But Ashura Doji, like, he had a really cool line, and, like, he died in a really crazy way. You know what I'm saying? So if you rewatch that and then just read this chapter, your mindset's going to change on the Ashura Doji death. I'm telling you right now, it really is heavier than you think. On top of that, with his past of never going with, his crew to Onigashima as they went and died and got slaughtered, you got to all keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? So Izo won. I didn't feel for at all. Like I just assumed Izo died. But I feel like Oda could have done a little bit more there. Maybe have a scene with Izo and I can't remember the name. It doesn't matter. When one of the scabbards, and I think it would have been nice there, but it's fine. And they got a nice little shrine, and their weapons are there along with the God Sword Ryuma. And then we get to see the fox that's protecting these weapons, which is really, really cool. I still want Zoro to get Ryuma's blade back. We'll see. I don't know. At this point, I don't think so, but we'll find out. And of course, Marco's here, and Marco's just been dealing with so much loss lately. You know what I mean? Whitebeard and just his crew just dying, and you know what I mean. Like, but Marco was here, man. He did his thing, man, and I felt like Izo and Ashura Doji had really memorable deaths, and people didn't think we were gonna get deaths with the scabbards. We got 2, so that's, to me, that's enough. You know what I mean? So loving every minute of it. I just wish we got a little bit more time with Izo. Ashura Doji, if you trust me, rewatch the chapter where he got blown up in. You'll change your mind. Then we cut to from there we go to Yamato, and Yamato's starving herself, and waiting for Luffy and Zoro to wake up, and we find out that she was starving herself, as a prayer or whatever, to hopefully that they wake up or whatever. And then finally Luffy and Zoro wake up, and they're ready to eat food. Everybody's celebrating, and we just get to see the Straw Hats celebrating again, which is amazing. Like, it's been a while since we've seen all the Straw Hats together celebrate like this. It's been a really long time, and it just felt great, And of course, Zoro recognizes Momonosuke. Well, says, "Hey, this is your dad's body. He's an adult now. He wants to test it out, right? Because he wants to test himself against Odin to see how well he would do against him. God, that would be a hell of a fight between those two." So yeah, from there, of course, Momo's trying to be a perv again, but of course, Nami's like, "You're an adult now. Get the hell off of me. You're not a kid anymore." So, and he's trying to play it off like he's still 8 years old. He's like, "Shut up." So then from there, Brooke and Sanji are like laughing their ass off because it's like, yeah, dude, now you're getting treated like we did, where like adults do. You know what I mean? You're not getting away with this crap anymore, you little perv. So, all that was happening. Of course, like Yamato puts like a plate on Momonosuke's head to make the hair look like Odin, right? Which is really funny. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff was happening there, and then from there Yamato eats and explains the whole thing about the prayer and all that, which worked out. And of course Zoro is reminded that Sanji did ask him, if I went crazy, I need you to kill me, and of course he remembered that. And Zoro's like, listen, I came back from hell to probably kill you. Do I need to do that? And Sanji's like, no, I figured it out, man. We're all good from here. You don't need to do that. And then the celebration continues, and you got Yamato taking a shower with the men, and then you got Izo's brother says, I'm sorry, I just can't remember Izo's family member's name at the moment. I'm really tired today. I just so much Okiku. That's the name. Okiku. And celebrate, take a shower with the women and all that stuff. Well, really, really, really cool. I love what Oda's doing here. Everybody's celebrating, about to have a banquet and having a really good time. Of course, we don't see Robin anywhere. I'm pretty sure Robin is going around reading the poneglyphs and getting things together and talking about all this information. At least I'm hoping so. And I don't see Trafalgar Law either. So I'm thinking those two are together doing something right now. We'll find out. We'll know. Hopefully in the next chapter. Because in this chapter, we get an update that... Not an update... Oh, actually, we do see Law in this chapter. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. Law, Kid, Killer, everybody, they're hanging out outside. I'm sorry about that. They're hanging out outside, and, they're talking about the information getting leaked because this is a closed country. Maybe they don't get it. The emperors are gone. I mean, somebody's going to leak this information eventually and get it out there. So they're all wondering who's the emperor going to be, what's the bounties, what's going on out there. And, of course, someone leaked out the information. I'm pretty sure it was Apu. And Apu has one of the numbers and all that stuff. And he has a newspaper that has their bounties and who the new emperors of the sea are. I'm saying it right now. Kid is going to be an emperor. Trafalgar Law is going to be an emperor. Luffy was already an emperor. So that makes 3. And then you got Blackbeard and Shanks. Right? But I can't wait to read that newspaper and all what's going on. Because there's still a lot that we don't know about. We don't know about Sabo and what happened with him. We don't know what Blackbeard is going around doing. He says he's going to go get something. We don't know what that is. What happened at the Reverie? Did somebody, you know what I mean? There's a lot of information that's going to get dumped in 1053. I'm calling it right now. 1053 will probably be chapter of the year. And we've had a ton of great chapters. That chapter is going to be a huge info dump. And it's going to be flat out amazing. And the look on Apu and kids' faces are like what the hell's going on? And then from there, we cut to probably one of the best parts of the chapter, Green Bull. A lot of people have speculated and said he will come to Wano. That has come to fruition. He is on his way with like a flower propeller, like flying towards Wano Kuni. And, of course, he says you're not to do anything unnecessary. He's talking to Sakazuki. You're just going there, and you're going to do what you need to do. Don't do anything unnecessary, and, do what you need to do there. So Green Bull is in Wano. He's right here. What's he going to do? I don't know. Does he have a tie to Wano? Is he related to someone there? Who knows? We're going to get a huge info dump next chapter before we get on break. I'm telling you right now, 1053 is just going to be flat out bonkers. This chapter was amazing as well, but next chapter is going to be it. That's going to be a ridiculously good chapter next week, and I cannot wait to read that chapter. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for listening to the review. Definitely let me know your thoughts down below on this chapter, and give me your thoughts on everything. Do you think 1053 is going to knock it out of the park and we're going to learn everything, or what are your expectations for 1053, and what are your thoughts on this chapter? Definitely let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel, dislike the video down below. That definitely helps me out, and if you can, that'd be great. But yeah, that's it for this review. I'll see you on the next one. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep reading One Piece out there, guys. Take care. Bye.